Boost energy, lose weight fast and improve sleep. 8 daily habits to transform your health and longevity. Have you ever paused to wonder if your daily routines might be silently cutting your life short? Many assume that only the big, dramatic events define our well-being. But in reality, it's the subtle habits we repeat every day that can do the most damage over time. You may feel fine in the moment, thinking nothing is amiss after all. These behaviors may feel comfortable and familiar. Yet these same patterns can gradually erode the very foundation of your health without you even realizing it. In this article, we are diving into 8 common habits that could be shortening your lifespan, habits that many people, especially older adults, adopt without a second thought. From poor sleep routines to overlooked daily activities, each habit carries more impact than you might suspect. We're not here to scare you. Instead, our goal is to empower you with the knowledge and practical steps needed to take back control of your health, confidence, and vitality. By becoming aware of these patterns, you'll understand how small changes can add years not just to your life, but to the quality of your years, a gift you can give yourself starting today. Below, we reveal each of the 8 habits in detail. Every section includes an explanation of how the habit affects your body, real-life stories from people who face these challenges, and actionable advice on how to make sustainable adjustments in your daily routine. Number 8, sitting too long without breaks. In today's modern world, sitting has become almost second nature. Whether you're glued to a computer screen at work, binge watching your favorite shows at home, or scrolling through news on your tablet, long periods of stillness have crept into our routines. Yet, as comfort increases, so does the hidden danger of inactivity. When you sit for extended periods, your circulation slows down, meaning that blood and the oxygen it carries travels less efficiently through your body. Over time, your muscles weaken from undue, and your metabolism becomes sluggish. This isn't just about burning fewer calories. The body is engineered for motion. Every minute spent in a static position means another minute that critical systems such as digestion, insulin response, and cellular repair are not working at their optimum levels. Take, for example, Frank, a 76-year-old retired bus driver. After decades on the road, Frank finally earned his rest. Unfortunately, that rest soon turned into long stretches on his recliner, where afternoons melted away in front of the television. Over time, Frank began to notice his legs felt heavy, his back ached more often, and his energy levels started to decline. Like many, he attributed these issues to just getting older. However, during a routine visit, his doctor explained that his prolonged sitting was affecting his circulation and that even a minimal amount of movement, standing and walking for just 5 minutes every hour, could make a world of difference. Frank took the advice to heart, and within a few weeks, he found himself feeling noticeably stronger, more agile, and with a clearer mind. His story is a reminder: every small burst of movement is like giving your body a dose of youthful energy. Adding periodic activity into your day doesn't require a gym membership or marathon training. It can be as simple as setting a timer to remind you to stand up every 30 minutes, doing a few stretches at your desk, or taking a brief walk around your home. Over time, these short interruptions of inactivity help revitalize your muscles, kickstart your metabolism, and even boost your mood. Think of it as a daily maintenance ritual for your body, a way to ensure that every cell and system is functioning harmoniously. If you've been sitting for hours on end, consider this your call for change. Every time you get up, you honor your body's natural design. You're not just preventing future health risks like heart disease and diabetes, you're actively investing in a lifestyle that keeps you strong, alert, and full of energy. Embrace movement as a gift rather than a chore, and let every step count. Dash dash. Number 7. Skipping sleep regularly. Imagine trying to run the most advanced machine on an ever-dwindling battery. That's what chronic sleep deprivation does to your body. Many people assume that cutting a few hours of sleep is nothing more than a minor inconvenience, a trade-off for a few extra hours of productivity or leisure. However, the truth is that sleep is a vital process during which your body repairs itself, consolidates memories, and restores overall function. When you cut corners on sleep, you compromise nearly every system in your body. During sleep, your brain works hard to clear out waste proteins and toxins that accumulate during the day, a process essential for preventing memory loss and cognitive decline. Your heart and blood vessels get a break, allowing your heart rate to slow and blood pressure to normalize. Hormones that regulate appetite, stress, and even bone health are synthesized and balanced. Without this deep, restorative sleep, your body struggles to repair itself. Over time, the cumulative effect of sleepless nights can lead to serious conditions such as heart disease, stroke, diabetes, and even certain types of cancer. Consider Harold, a 72-year-old widower who once prided himself on staying productive long into the night. Harold believed that the extra hours spent reading news or scrolling through headlines was a small price to pay for keeping up with the world. Yet, as the years went by, he began to notice troubling changes. Appointments were forgotten, his energy waned, and decision-making became more difficult. It wasn't until his doctor connected the dots between his sleep habits and his declining health that Harold realized the critical importance of proper sleep. Determined to change, Harold restructured his evenings, switching off all screens at least an hour before bed, establishing a calming pre-sleep routine, and ensuring his bedroom was cool and dark. The transformation was gradual but undeniable. His mind felt sharper, his mood improved, and most importantly, he woke up feeling truly rested. Creating a sleep-friendly environment is one of the simplest yet most powerful changes you can make. Begin by eliminating distractions, dimming the lights, turning off your phone, and even playing soft, ambient sounds can signal your brain that it's time to wind down. Consistency is key. Try to go to bed and wake up at the same time every day. These small shifts not only enhance the quality of your sleep but also empower your body to repair itself, ensuring that every new day is met with renewed energy and vitality. If you've ever doubted that sleep is worth investing in, think again. Every lost hour of quality sleep is a missed opportunity for repair and renewal. Embrace sleep as the non-negotiable, restorative ritual it truly is. And if you're starting to commit to a healthier sleep routine, let that determination shine. Share your journey by commenting number 7 below. Number 6. Ignoring chronic stress. Stress is an inevitable part of the human experience. However, when stress accompanies you day in and day out without respite, it transforms from the occasional pressure to a constant, draining weight on your body. Many of us have learned to power through our worries, often internalizing stress as a sign of resilience. Yet, this very habit may be silently diminishing your health. When stress is chronic, your body is in a constant state of alert. The hormone cortisol floods your system, which over time can lead to chronic inflammation, high blood pressure, and a weakened immune system. Your brain remains locked in a state of hypervigilance, compromising memory, concentration, and even emotional stability. It's as if the body is constantly bracing for a threat that never quite dissipates, and the toll of that constant strain can be profound. Take Evelyn, an 80-year-old grandmother who, on the surface, exuded calmness and quiet strength. But beneath her gentle smile lay a reservoir of stress, unspoken worries about her children's futures, financial concerns, and health issues. Over time, These persistent stresses manifested in physical symptoms. Her blood pressure steadily rose, her digestion faltered, and a lingering fatigue set in. It wasn't until her doctor gently nudged her to examine her daily routine that Evelyn realized how much stress she had been suppressing. With newfound resolve, she began journaling her emotions and even joined a weekly support group for seniors. Gradually, the strain began to lift, her blood pressure stabilized, and a sense of inner peace returned. Evelyn's journey is a powerful reminder that acknowledging and managing stress isn't a sign of weakness but rather a necessary step toward reclaiming your health. Managing stress begins with recognizing that it exists and understanding its impact on your body. Simple actions such as taking a brisk walk, practicing deep breathing exercises, or meditating for a few minutes can break the cycle of chronic stress. Even sharing your concerns with a trusted friend or loved one can lighten your emotional load. Instead of bottling up stress, allow yourself to feel it, process it, and then let it go. Your body and your mind will thank you for the release. If you're ready to confront the stress in your life head-on and replace overwhelming tension with calm resilience, take that brave first step. Whether it's through mindfulness, physical activity, or open conversations, every effort counts. Share your experiences by commenting number 6 and join others in this journey toward lasting serenity. Number 5. Overeating processed foods. In today's fast-paced society, convenience often trumps nutrition. It's no wonder that many of us fall into the habit of reaching for processed foods, those ready-made meals, packaged snacks, and sugary cereals that promise quick satisfaction without much effort. However, these foods often undermine our health over time, contributing to chronic conditions that could have been prevented. Processed foods are typically high in preservatives, added sugars, sodium, and artificial additives. They are designed to be inexpensive and long-lasting, but they deliver little in the way of genuine nutrition. Instead of nourishing your body, these products create a cascade of metabolic disruptions, elevated blood sugar levels, increased inflammation, and hormonal imbalances, all of which can lead to weight gain, type 2 diabetes, and even cardiovascular disease. Consider Carl, a 69-year-old widower who, after losing his spouse, gradually came to rely on packaged meals and takeout. Initially, these convenient choices alleviated the stress of daily cooking, but over time Carl began to suffer from acid reflux, persistent joint pain, and disturbed sleep. His doctors suggested a 2-week break from processed foods, a small experiment that yielded remarkable results. Carl's digestion improved significantly, his energy levels rose, and even those nagging aches began to subside. Through this simple change, he rediscovered the importance of mindful eating and the profound benefits of nourishing his body with fresh, whole foods. Transitioning from processed foods to whole foods doesn't have to happen overnight. Start with small swaps. Replace a sugary breakfast cereal with oatmeal topped with fresh berries, trade a can of soup for a homemade vegetable broth, opt for fruits and nuts instead of pre-packaged snacks. Every small substitution is a vote for your health, a way of sending a message to your body that you value its well-being. When you choose whole foods, you're not just fueling your body for the moment, you're providing your cells with the necessary building blocks for repair, regeneration, and sustained energy. Over time, these changes lead to improved digestion, better weight management, and even clearer thinking. Your food becomes a direct reflection of the care and respect you show yourself. If you've begun to notice how processed foods affect your energy, mood, or sleep, or if you're ready to make a change, let your commitment resonate. Comment number 5 below, and join others who are choosing to transform their diets for a fuller, healthier life. Number 4, avoiding social interaction. In our digital age, It's easy to mistake virtual connections for genuine human interaction. Many older adults, in particular, gradually withdraw from face-to-face communication. Although technology keeps us connected in certain ways, there's nothing that compares to the nourishment of real, human conversation, a form of engagement that is essential for emotional and physical well-being. Loneliness can creep in quietly. It might show up as sitting in a quiet room with only the television for company, or avoiding meaningful interactions because you believe no one cares. Research has shown that chronic loneliness is as dangerous as smoking or obesity. When you isolate yourself from regular, deep social interaction, your brain misses out on the emotional stimuli it needs, and your immune system can suffer as well. The simple act of sharing a smile, a story, or a conversation can boost your mood, reduce stress, and even support your heart health. Take Margaret, for example, a resilient 81-year-old woman who spent many years in the same home following the loss of her spouse and the gradual distancing of family. At first, the silence felt peaceful, but soon the lack of meaningful connection began to take a toll on her spirit. Margaret realized she rarely laughed or shared her thoughts. It wasn't until a local community group began inviting her to regular gatherings, where she could chat and laugh with peers, that she felt her energy and joy return. Those small moments of connection stirred something within her, a reminder that every conversation can rejuvenate your mind and soul. Rekindling your social life doesn't require large parties or elaborate gatherings. It can start simply: a warm hello to a neighbor on your morning walk, a phone call to an old friend, or joining a local club or group where you share common interests. These interactions are more than just a pastime, they are a crucial component of maintaining mental sharpness, emotional resilience, and a sense of belonging. They remind you that you have a place in the world and that your experiences matter. If you feel the burden of isolation or want to rekindle the bonds that have faded with time, take that first small step. Reach out, even if it feels awkward at first. Each conversation is a lifeline. And if you're willing to commit to reintroducing genuine social interactions into your life, share your thoughts by commenting number 4 below. Number 3, not drinking enough water. Water is the very essence of life, a clear, simple substance that powers every cell and every process within your body. Yet as we age, many of us ignore the signals of thirst, assuming that our need for water diminishes with time. In reality, proper hydration is crucial at every stage of life, and consistently failing to drink enough water can have profound effects on your overall health. Water plays countless roles in your body. It lubricates your joints, aids in digestion, regulates your temperature, and helps flush out toxins. Even a mild level of dehydration can result in headaches, fatigue, muscle cramps, and difficulty concentrating. Over time, inadequate water intake can lead to more serious complications such as kidney stones, urinary tract infections, and worsening chronic conditions. George's story illustrates this well. A proud, independent 75-year-old, George used to believe that 1 or 2 glasses of water with meals were sufficient for his needs. Over the years, however, he began experiencing dizziness, frequent headaches, and a lingering sense of sluggishness. His doctor recommended he monitor his water intake, and what George discovered was startling: he was consuming only a fraction of the water his body required. With a few simple adjustments, carrying a water bottle at all times, adding slices of lemon or cucumber for taste, and drinking water between meals, George soon noted a dramatic improvement in his energy levels, mental clarity, and overall sense of well-being. Establishing a hydration habit is easier than you might think. Start by making water a constant companion throughout the day. Begin every morning with a full glass of water. Keep a reusable bottle within reach as you work, run errands, or relax at home. Pay attention to your body's signals. A dry mouth, a headache, or darker urine are gentle reminders that you need to drink up. Every glass of water you consume is a direct investment in your vitality. Over time, consistently staying hydrated not only helps you avoid minor discomforts but also supports optimal organ function, improves skin health, and even contributes to better sleep quality. If you're choosing to improve your water habits or are ready to start now, let that commitment shine by commenting number 3 below. Number 2, neglecting regular medical checkups. Many people believe that if they feel fine, there is no need to see a doctor regularly. However, many of the most dangerous health conditions, high blood pressure, type 2 diabetes, early kidney problems, and even certain cancers develop silently without obvious symptoms until they have advanced significantly. Regular medical checkups serve as your early warning system, allowing you to catch potential issues before they become life-threatening. Preventive health care is much like regular maintenance for a car. You wouldn't wait for your vehicle to break down completely before taking it for a service check, and the same applies to your body. Annual physical exams, routine lab tests, and timely screenings offer crucial insights into your health, helping you stay ahead of trouble. By knowing your numbers such as blood pressure, blood sugar, cholesterol, and bone density, you gain valuable information that can guide your lifestyle choices and medical decisions. Consider Alice, a 78-year-old woman who prided herself on her active lifestyle and seemingly robust health. Confident that she was doing well, Alice had not visited a doctor in years until a minor fall landed her in the hospital and a routine set of tests revealed undiagnosed osteoporosis along with high blood pressure. Although the diagnosis was unexpected and frightening, it provided Alice with a crucial opportunity to address these issues early, set up a treatment plan, and regain control over her health. Regular checkups can prevent small issues from snowballing into major medical emergencies, and they offer peace of mind that is truly priceless. Making preventive care a habit might seem daunting at first, but it can be as simple as scheduling one annual physical and sticking to it. Embrace modern technology, use telemedicine consultations, health tracking apps, or online appointment systems to ease the process. If you've experienced the benefits of regular medical monitoring or are ready to schedule your next checkup, share your commitment by commenting number 2 below. Number 1, smoking and heavy drinking. After exploring the subtle habits that gradually erode your health, we now arrive at 2 of the most widely recognized and destructive behaviors: smoking and heavy drinking. For many, these habits are deeply entrenched, often formed over decades as ways to cope with stress, bond socially, or simply follow routine. Yet no matter how long you've been indulging, the damage from smoking and excessive alcohol consumption accumulates steadily, significantly shortening your lifespan and diminishing your quality of life. Smoking is responsible for countless preventable deaths worldwide. Every puff fills your lungs with toxic chemicals that damage your airways, harden your arteries, and compromise your immune system. Over time, smoking not only increases your risk for heart disease, stroke, and lung cancer, it also accelerates the aging process, leaving your cells weakened and your energy depleted. Likewise, heavy drinking can wreak havoc on your liver, impair your brain function, disrupt your sleep, and further exacerbate heart problems. Together, these habits create a toxic cocktail that undermines every aspect of your health. Raymond's story is a striking example of the transformation that is possible when you choose change. A 74-year-old retired mechanic, Raymond had spent nearly 40 years smoking a pack a day while pairing it with nightly ritual shots of whiskey. After a severe episode of pneumonia landed him in the hospital, his doctor presented him with a stark choice: continue down this destructive path or begin the difficult but life-affirming journey of quitting. Raymond decided to take control. He gradually reduced his smoking, replaced his whiskey with herbal teas, and joined a local support group. In time, his lung function began to improve, his heart health stabilized, and he even rediscovered a sense of hope and clarity. It was not an overnight miracle, but a transformation built on steady, persistent change. The journey to overcome smoking and heavy drinking is not easy, but every step forward is invaluable. Identify your triggers, replace harmful habits with healthier alternatives, and don't hesitate to seek support, be it from friends, family, or professionals. Every day without a cigarette or an excessive drink is a victory, a concrete statement that you refuse to let these habits dictate your future. If you're ready to take that crucial step toward a healthier, more vibrant life by cutting back or quitting smoking and heavy drinking, show your resolve by commenting number 1 below. Your decision might be the spark that inspires someone else to reclaim their health, too. Final thoughts: embrace small changes for a brighter future. As you reflect on the 8 habits discussed in this guide, take a quiet moment to ask yourself, which of these behaviors feels most familiar, which one stirs within you a concern, a memory, or even a spark of hope that meaningful change is possible. Every routine, every seemingly inconsequential decision, builds the foundation of your long-term health. Whether it's getting up more often during the day, committing to a good night's sleep, managing stress effectively, choosing whole foods over processed options, reaching out for social connection, hydrating consistently, keeping up with medical checkups, or finally breaking free from smoking and heavy drinking, each small change is a powerful step toward reclaiming your vitality. Your life is a tapestry woven from the countless choices you make every day. Even if your body has endured years of neglect or harmful habits, it retains an extraordinary capacity for renewal. Every extra glass of water, every brief moment of movement, and every minute of uninterrupted sleep is a conscious investment in a future filled with energy, clarity, and joy. Embrace these habits not as chores, but as acts of self-love and affirmation. Remember, you are not alone on this journey. Thousands of people around the world are making similar changes, and every shared story serves as a beacon of hope and encouragement. Your commitment to improving your habits shows that it is never too late to invest in your well-being. Enjoy more birthdays, holidays, and ordinary days filled with peace and vitality. Thank you for taking the time to read this comprehensive guide. May the insights within serve as both a mirror and a map reflecting the habits that might be holding you back and guiding you toward a healthier, more vibrant future. Your journey toward boosting energy, losing weight fast, improving sleep, and reclaiming your overall health starts with one small, conscious decision today. If you found value in this article, please like, subscribe, and share it with those who may benefit. Your support inspires us to continue creating content that informs, empowers, and transforms lives. Here's to a future filled with boundless energy, lasting health, and the joy of living each moment to its fullest.